Okay, before we go to the layout explanation, let's create some shape. I'm using line and drawing some kind of the shape. Don't have to be anything special. Then layouts are helping us to put the drawing correctly um, on the page which we want to print after all. Um, as we see after clicking layout at the bottom, we see the white page which will be physically printed by the printer. If we go to the print option here and plot, or we can use the shortcut Ctrl+P. Then we can change the options and we can choose the available printer. Let's choose right now the DWG to PDF as an printer. Let's click apply to layout, which will when we go out and come back, the changes which we made will be saved. Then what is important here is that we can choose the plot style. It means that we can decide if we want to print the color of the lines. Either we can choose the black and white drawings. Let's choose the black and white and update layout, and we can click preview. And right now we see that this is not the shape which we drew. We have to enlarge the viewport. This frame it's called viewport. We can make as many viewports as we want, but we have to remember that for example right now only this one will be fully printed. If we one more time create a preview, you will see that only one of the viewports is fully on the page, so the second one will be not printed at all. Also here we see the possible sizes of the pages. If we go to the A3 for example and click apply to layout, then cancel, we see that the page has been enlarged. But we want to print our shape. Let's enlarge the viewport, and we want to print it in some scale to define what scale is on the drawing. Then we go to the bottom of the screen and look for these numbers, and then we can choose the scale which we want. Let's go to some 1.5. Okay, and then we can see that we can small down the size of the page. Let's go to the A4 and apply to layout, then cancel. It's not center, so we move it to the center. And on the viewports, we can use the same operation which we are using on drawing into the model option. So we can just drag it, or we can just click move and put it directly in the center. Then as we see right now, the problem is that the frame, it's let's check it on the preview. Yes, the border is printing, so we don't want to have it on our drawing. We just want the shape which we decide to make, and to do it we have to operate on the layers properties. Let's click layer properties. Let's create a new layer. Yes. We have to first click escape from the tool which we are using. Let's call it no print, for example. And then if we enlarge the layer properties, we see that we have here the logo of the printer. If we mark it like by left click of the mouse, it will be crossed, so it will not be printed. Then we can mark the frame and put it on the layer no print. After this change, check the view. Yes, and the shape is on the page A4. This thing we can just click plot, and now it's our first.